Hello everyone, welcome to this week's episode of Around the Yard. I'm your host, Megan Dunn. Let's go ahead and see what's been happening around campus. Earlier in the semester, President Glenn McConnell announced that this year's Quality Enhancement Plan will be focused around sustainability and sustainability literacy. Just last week, McConnell announced that Dr. Brian Fisher will be serving as an interim director on the QEP. Last week, the College of Charleston Greek Life community participated in Pep Supper, an annual week-long charity event. For sororities, Alpha Delta Pi placed first, while Pi Kappa Phi placed first for fraternities. All of the donations for the event go towards the Low Country Food Bank. Author Bruce Watson stopped by Satilli Theater on Monday to discuss his novel Freedom Summer. The novel was chosen to be a part of the College Reads program this year. CFC and the Palmetto Warrior Connection came together on Wednesday to host the opening of the Veteran and Military Student Services Center. The celebration included an honor guard presentation and remarks by President Glenn McConnell. Now, the men's basketball team has a couple scrimmages under their belt, ready to start the 2015 to 2016 season. Katie Kafes has a story on the team.
It's finally November, which means the beginning of college hoops. I'm here at the TD Arena, where the men's team looks to start their season on a strong note.
Last year, the Cougars ended their season at 9-24 after losing to UNCW in the CAA tournament. So far this season, the team has had some upsetting injuries to players freshman guard Grant Riller and junior starting point guard Joe Cheely.
On November 11th, head coach Earl Grant called a press conference to discuss the team's outlook.
Well, again, it's just a lot of excitement. The interesting thing is, if you asked that a month ago, you said, well, you got all these guys and you're a lot deeper. And then we had a few injuries, and so we had a few setbacks there, injuries of really good players. So we had the setbacks, and then we had to regroup. And once we regrouped, we realized, we got a good team. I thought that's what we would do this time around, come into a season with some new guys that can perform and make some progress and continue to build.
The men's basketball team will have their home opener tonight at 7 against South Carolina State. For CisternYard, I'm Katie Kafes.
In case you missed the home opener, the team will be back November 24th to take on Coastal Carolina. Then let's go ahead and take a look at some sports updates. Volleyball had an exciting win against UNCW in an intense match, while women's soccer had a disappointing loss against UNCW. Men's soccer also recently ended their season against James Madison in the CAA quarterfinals. Let's go ahead and see some upcoming events happening around campus. The Bully Pulpit Series will be hosting presidential candidate and Senator Ted Cruz on November 16th at 4:30 p.m. in Stern Center Gardens. The event is free and open to the general public. CAB and CisternYard Media will be hosting a talent show December 2nd. All talents are welcome, and submissions for the show are due by November 20th. Now, class registration has been happening, and so for Campus Buzz this week, we asked students about their class registration nightmares. Let's take a look.
Hello, my name is Tracy Webster and I'm here with Campus Buzz. Today we'll be interviewing students and asking all their horrors with class scheduling and all the other fun stuff that goes with it. Hey, you're here with Campus Buzz. What are y'all's names?
I'm Joshua.
Greg.
Kayla Anderson. I'm Meredith Tunny. I'm Sammy Kerr.
Awesome. What are your crazy experiences with registering for classes?
Well, I'm a transfer student. For FYE, I cannot get into any classes, so there's that. Not only did I have to change my major, and they didn't tell me I had any holds on my account.
What was the hardest class you've taken at College of Charleston?
I think definitely my first year seminar. It's a music class, but it's about music ownership and piracy and all that other stuff.
I'd probably say chemistry. I'm not a huge science fan.
Or go.
I would say biology 111.
What's the hardest project you've had to do with that?
Well, hardest project I probably can't tell you about, but I once had a kid storm out of the room after he failed a test. That was very interesting.
Position paper on a song of our choosing. I chose Anaconda by Nicki Minaj.
That's all we have today for Campus Buzz. Thanks for tuning in. Check back next week with Around the Yard. I'm Tracy Webster with Campus Buzz.
A lot of students turn to the popular website Rate My Professor to check out professors and classes to take. CisternYard Video and CisternYard News collaborated on a project and asked professors to read some of their reviews.
No comments. It's a comment, isn't it?
Extremely harsh at grading, and all her paper are nearly impossible to do well on. This class is ridiculous. Maybe it wouldn't be so ridiculous if we learned to proofread.
Well, that's all we have for this week. As always, thank you so much for tuning in, and be sure to leave your comments in the comment section below. For Around the Yard, I'm Megan Dunn.